Hello YouTube, welcome on back into Jak II Renegade. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, check everything else out because we're doing a lot more retro games and I'm really enjoying it. So, we have got to do one of my least favorite missions in this game right now, the sewer escort mission. This is going to be fun. And because of that, you should like the video and you should subscribe because both of those things are free. And over 80% of the people who watch my content aren't subscribed. And if you were to subscribe, I could be monetized tomorrow, which is kind of funny. Greg Miller. Ow. So yeah, if you were to do that for me, I would be very, very grateful. Thank you very much. Now, let's jump back into the game. Oh boy. Gotta go this way, eh? Couldn't have done this in the worst speeder. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me. Thank you. There was also a lot of traffic today, so that's kind of why I'm late. But hopefully next week we won't have any more late days in the schedule. Personally, I am finished with that idea. I do not like the fact that I've been starting late every day this week. It's bad for the schedule, it's bad for me. So we're going to immediately head down into the sewers. Make sure you check out the YouTube stream, by the way, if you want to do that. There is a... I do stream these games both on YouTube and on Twitch simultaneously, so make sure you check them out. If you prefer streaming on YouTube, you can do that. The big difference between...
Here comes pretty boy.
The big difference between what you will see in the VOD and what you see right now is that I edit out the ad breaks at the start and end of the start, the middle bits of the stream where I have to go do things. So let's jump in here.
About
Hello,
time
shitheads.
you showed up. Okay, let's do this. Crew said you'll protect us all the way to the statue.
I got 30 keys of high explosives strapped to my back. Great.
Yeah, why did we sign up for this?
Just shut your whiny traps and keep moving. We go down.
Do we have to?
This way.
Did you hear that?
We are so dead.
Shut up. Ah, it's a metalhead.
Oh yeah, nothing.
Watch it, man. Or I'll rearrange your face. Nice work. Those were some nasty metalheads. Ah, they're crawling down the walls. Keep your head down, sugar.
Man, Chiefs, what did you put in those boomsticks?
Your bad breath. Let's move.
I love this job.
More of those monsters.
Get her from behind.
Great. Now we're trapped in this slime pit.
Take them out, blue boy. Shut up, Mog.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
I want to go home.
Ain't the smell of sulfur grand? Move your butts, or I'll move them for you.
Oh, this place stinks.
Let's go back.
Here they come again.
Shoot, nigga, shoot.
Nice fighting, man. I'm beginning to like it. Beams of death. I'm staying right here till you do something about it.
Look at him go.
Nice. Quiet. Here comes Pretty Boy. About time you showed up. Okay, let's do this. Crew said you'll protect us all the way to the statue.
I got 30 keys of high explosive strapped to my back. Great.
Yeah, why did we sign up for this?
Just shut your whiny traps and keep moving. We go down.
Do we have to?
This way.
Did you hear that?
We are so dead.
Shut up. Ah, it's a metalhead. Nice work. Those were some nasty metalheads. Ah, they're crawling down the walls. Way to go. This is where I come in.
Yeah, do it, Jinx.
Cover your ears.
You mean cover your ass? Fire in the hole! You better keep your head down, sugar.
Man, Jinx, what did you put in those boomsticks?
Your bad breath. Let's move.
I love this job.
If you get hit by that explosive, they comment on it. It's
More of those monsters!
They're coming up from behind.
Great. Now we're trapped in this slime pit.
Take them out and move. You're pretty handy with that iron, Blondie.
Jack's my hero.
Shut up, Mog.
I mean, it's coming up on the. Oh, what the fuck? Why is my microphone so quiet? What the fuck? Why is. That's odd. Hello? Hang on. Okay, now can you hear me? What the fuck is going on here? One second. Right, YouTube, we're back. I just sorted that. That was weird.
I got a bad feeling about this place.
I think we all do.
Home.
Ain't the smell of sulfur grand?
Back soon, have meeting. No worries, Red. Enjoy your meeting.
Or I'll move them for you.
Oh, this place stinks.
What's right about you? You got the magic, man.
So yeah, the less damage they take, the better. Usually, you get better here. You get better like line. They say nicer things about you if you don't make mistakes. Like I just made there, and again.
You wish, Tommy. Okay, that does it. Jack, you're up. Sweet as a ballerina. We're not getting any younger. Keep moving.
Oh man, that metalhead gem is gone. I'm keeping an eye on my microphone.
Get back. I'm gonna detonate this one remotely. One up, two up, minute.
I don't actually think this is a.
Ah, the ceiling's crawling.
Jack, metalheads everywhere.
It's a trap.
So from what I remember, this actually isn't a checkpoint. It's just a It's just a little cutscene.
Okay, let's get out of here before more come back. You earning your dough today? Let's finish this.
I'm sure not going back that way.
And that's the end. Okay, so it's not actually that long of a mission. It's just really fucking annoying.
Pretty statue.
Stand back. We're professionals. All right, boys, let's blow this sucker sky high.
Wait, who told you to? No!
There's what we're looking for. The heart of my gym. Thanks for the escort, buddy. We'll take it back to crew.
Well, that looks familiar, doesn't it?
The bedtime stories were true. The fabled heart of Ma was hidden inside that ugly statue of the old boy. Nothing fractured, nothing gained. That's my motto. For your loyalty, you'll find an excellent gun upgrade stashed in a crate in the port.
And it's time to move on to the next thing. Oh, there's a pigeon outside. There we go. We're back in the city. Time to go pick up this gun upgrade. I wonder what it could be. I do appreciate the fact that moderately conventional car design applies to the Jak universe. Ooh. That's fine. Nothing particularly important. And around the corner and back again. Somebody did point out to me somewhat recently, I think it was in the comments of one of these videos, that Jak 2 is the closest thing we've ever gotten to a sci-fi GTA. Because like people will point out Cyberpunk, and Cyberpunk isn't really GTA at all. At least not when it comes to like its actual mechanics and stuff, like how the game runs and how the game plays and how you do stuff. So yeah, that's an interesting like thing that I never really thought about, was the fact that this game is sci-fi GTA, even though there isn't really a version of that exists in the current. Oh look, it's a Peacemaker. We finally unlocked the Peacemaker.
All right, our own Peacemaker. Now we're rocking.
Would you look at that bad boy? That's all 4 guns unlocked. Now we're headed back to crew, it looks like. Thankfully, it's not a far drive. Oh, is this Errol's mission? I think it might be. I think this might be Errol's mission. Oh, wow. The game does not like me opening this door. Let me give it a second just to catch up with itself. There we go. I think it might be. It might be.
Hey, back to
work, Toots.
She's working, Beach Ball. Quit your yapping.
Watch it, or you'll be yet another trophy hung on these walls. Jack, I want you to throw the championship race. Just let Errol win.
You bet against us?
Jack, it's just business. You've become a symbol to those townies. They'll bet everything on a glimmer of hope. What better time to make money? What do you say, my boy?
I'd say you're gonna lose a lot of money. Because I'm going to race, and I intend to win.
Oh, you little... You're becoming more trouble than you're worth. I wouldn't get too comfy if I was you. Everyone's expendable.
In a hurry to die, boy? Well, we don't have to wait for the big race. We can do this right now. One-on-one, through the city, using accelerator rings. Hit every ring from start to finish. Miss even one ring and it's over. Kira already thinks you're a loser, and I'll prove it now, once and for all.
You're on.
Time to race. Excuse me, Errol. Oh, that's right. We've never actually been this way.
Bye-bye.
It's always been interesting to me that Jak is such a good driver, given that all he's ever driven that we can see is a propeller-powered, like, hover scooter thing in Jak 1. Ah, goddammit. Turn me around. That's cringe. Thankfully, this game does have rubber banding, but it does work both ways. So, he will not get too far ahead of me. I'm also kind of surprised that he can get away with this shit. He can just be racing a random person in the street as the captain of the... Or, sorry, as the commander of the Crimson Guard. Because Ashlyn isn't the commander, I think he is, if I remember correctly. Ah, that's a restart on that one. Restart mission. Thankfully, there's an option to just do that from the menu. I appreciate that immensely, honestly. Oh, hey, look, it's a yellow guard. See you later, boys. I like how the Crimson Guard don't interact with us, probably because they're like, oh, that's boss. He's racing somebody. We leave him alone because he's got to... If we interrupt him, he's going to shoot us instead. Hello, Red. Welcome back. We're currently racing Errol, and as you can see, we keep hitting civilians. And that's really annoying. But we are racing Errol through the city. After Crew said that he bet against us. Crew was like, hey, Jak, let Errol win the championship race. I'll make a ton of money. And Jak was like, no. I plan on racing and winning. At which point Crew was like, hey, you're expendable. Don't forget that. Oh no, the crime lord telling someone who's worked for them that they're expendable. Oh no. So are you, Crew. Crew is very expendable. We don't tell Crew that, but Crew's pretty expendable.
Hang on, Dax.
There goes Errol. Oh god. Errol also got stuck, so we're not having to restart there. I think Errol just killed someone. Alright, I think we'll just about pull out the win here. Yep, that was the last one. Woo! Third attempt, not bad.
Don't get too cocky, outlaw. Next time we race for keeps, and your head will be my trophy.
Blow it out your ear. You were bottle-fed, weren't you?
Nice. So yes, that's two of the more annoying missions back to back there. We had the statue escort and then Errol's racing mission. But those are done now, which means I think we're basically at the point of the game now where like it's just chill. Well, not necessarily chill, but it's like a lot less annoying, I would put it that way. Squeeze me, thank you, goodbye. Ooh. Almost hit him in the back. That would have been annoying.
Jack, I need you to go out to the ruins in Dead Town and visit my old hut. It's now time to retrieve something I hid there long ago. Good luck, and Daxter, clean up my place when you're out there.
Alright, well, at least that's convenient. We're on the way there. How are we looking on ammo? We're actually okay, to be fair. Oh, I forgot this. I remember this mission. The Titan suit. Gotta love a mech suit, yeah.
Back up to get out of the mech.
And the fact that you can get out of the suit at any point as well is quite nice. Because charging this guy down when he has a gun and you don't is a bit of a nightmare. I think we're going that way. Up we go, lovely jubbly. Nice. Moving this way. And up. And up.
should come back with a Titan suit to do this path.
Oh, I see. Hop hop. And yeet. Yeet. So yeah, if you think about it geographically, it's likely that the Forbidden Island is actually where the water pumps are right now. Which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
I spent many a day cleaning up this place for old Greenie.
Good work, Jak and Daxter, I suppose. Before we came through the rift long ago, I was nurturing that life seed from the great tree. It seems the metalheads are attracted to its power. Take the seed to Onin now. She will prepare it for Samos.
You mean you?
No, the other me, Daxter. My younger self needs the seed's power to become sagely.
So, let me get this straight. It's fair to say that by bringing your younger self the life seed now, we helped you become the sage you are today. We helped you get your powers in the first place. And you never thanked us?
Thank you, Daxter. Now go do it.
At least he's polite enough to say thank you when Dax asks for it. You know what? Fair enough, Samos. Fair enough. Sometimes you gotta ask. You know, sometimes you just gotta ask for what you want, and in that case, Dax asked for a thank you. Samos gave him one. And while not all is well in the world, at least it's better than not getting a thank you, I suppose. The last really tough mission we have left should actually be the last mission, like the final assault, I will say. I won't say on where, but I think that doesn't come up for a while yet. Also, my question is, how the hell did the Resistance get their hands on this mech suit? Maybe Ashlyn provided it for them? Maybe. Alright, we gotta go to Onin. But before we go there... we're gonna head to the power plant. Ooh. Hard brakes. Let's check out what Vin wants, shall we? Been a while since we've seen Vin. Let's see what he's up to. I like how you can hit civilians while driving in front of Crimson Guard, but as long as you don't hit them, they're like, ah, I don't care. You're not annoying me or making my life any harder, I don't care. Ow. That wasn't nice. That was actually really well aimed. 2 seconds, I just need to check something. I will be less than a minute.
This is a no hover zone.
Got it.
Nothing so far.
Okay.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Alright. Hey, look, Dak's doing a little dance. Gotta love those idle animations. Hey, Vinny.
Hey there, sack of nerves. How's the stuff going? I've got good news and bad news. The good news is Core tells me we've got enough power online to keep the shield walls up. So for now, the city's safe. But I don't know how long the system can hold.
And the bad news?
We've detected a cluster of metalhead eggs growing up at the strip mine site. Now you've got to go back there and find a way to destroy those eggs before they turn into a whole new army of creatures.
I noticed the crane was lifting a large metal container. If we could jump onto the container, we could drop the crate from above.
I jump, drop. Why don't I like the sound of that?
Come on, Dax. Let's go.
Let's go. I remember this mission. This mission is quite fun, actually. Once it loads. There we go. I believe we actually have to follow the ramp that we followed earlier. I think now there's a way to go further up. So you need the jet board to actually do this mission. Yeah, it's that crane there. You see it? Just above my head. Not above my head, but above Jack's head. I should have specified there. Yoink. And we get a bit of lift here. There we go. Up and over. Up and over. And up. Not quite. A little bit more momentum. And up. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. We have a half pipe there for those of you who enjoy your X Games. Right, this one is probably the hardest jump because you got to time it so that way you jump across as the platform is there, and then you gotta jump onto these. Other than that, I don't think there's anything particularly difficult. Oh, there's this one. Ah, shit. Well, thankfully there's a cutscene. There's a checkpoint. Hey, Anto, welcome. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the chat. I just fell off again. Hashtag fell off. Hashtag L. Hashtag ratio. Oh yeah, I also cut my hair yesterday. God, it feels so nice to not have to, like, book a haircut anymore and fork out like 30 euros for a haircut. Oh my god. I've already saved more money than I've already spent on the trimmer. I swear to God. You got offered a job? Hell yeah. Pog. Congratulations, Anto. Hopefully I'll have the same news next week. Congratulations, buddy. Super happy to hear that. And we should look at that. We're over 40 stones now. So if I go to secrets here, we should be able to see more of them. We got big head mode, small head mode. There's a scrapbook mode. There's some scene players, the Vulcan course, a Peacemaker gun course. There's 200, I think. Hang on one second. There's people outside who I have no fucking clue who they are. Still some redundancy left. Nice. You know what, Anto? You should buy yourself something nice out of that redundancy cash. How about you buy yourself a new PC? Cody and Anto both doing awesome stuff. Hell yeah. Cody passed their exam. Anto got employed. Everyone's big pogging today. Now, if someone was to like give me 100 million euros, I'd be very happy about that. Don't ask if you can. You know, if you don't ask, you can't receive. You know what I mean? You don't ask for it, you can't get it. With a few holidays mixed in, I'd settle in. You'd settle for 10. Jesus. Jesus. Not as ambitious as I'd give you credit for there, Code. You should be looking for all the money. That's capitalism for you. You can always give me some of it if you ended up with 100 million, you know? You don't need to keep it for yourself. Buy a house time? God, I wish. I mean, that worked out. If you offered 100, you take it, but if you can only get 10, you'd also take it. You haven't bought a new PC in 10 years. I have been desperate for a new PC because my 2060 is starting to feel it. And if we're looking at playing some new games, like I know that it was mentioned in the Discord, but I didn't see anyone react to it. Dispatch has a release date. I will be buying it and playing it on stream. I do not care. Like, when it comes out, we are playing that day one. The oldest component in your PC is 3 years old. So that's the difference. My oldest component is... I think every component in my PC is like 5 years old or 6 years old. Because the graphics card is the 2060. That came out in 2019. The CPU is a 3600X, which came out in 2020, I think. Motherboard's also from around the same era. The case is, you know, it's all around the same time, right? It's all around 2019, 2020. It's a regular PC. I've upgraded everything since. That's fair. I have not. Your CPU is 5 or 6 years old. That's your next upgrade. That's fair. I'll probably just end up buying a whole new PC and then doing a dual PC setup where I can stream on the old rig and stream and record on the old rig and game on the new one. That would probably make the most sense. Use your bonus from work this year to buy a 9800X 3D. God. Based. But yeah, as I was saying, Dispatch is out in August, late August, and what they're doing is they're doing an episodic release, but instead of it being like with old Telltale games where like they would release an episode and then like 6 months later they would tell you, hey, guess what, episode 2 is coming out, and we'd be like, oh yeah, we forgot about that game. They're doing it 2 episodes week 1 and then 2 episodes every week for 4 weeks. So, you know, your CPU is kind of wasted on a 4070. I mean, listen, the way I'd look at that, Cody, is that if you wanted to, you could probably go out and buy like a 5080 Ti or a 9070 XT, and you would just be fine. You wouldn't need to worry about it. But yeah, like that's the main reason why I'm like, you know, at the point I am now where I'm like, man, I could really use work. Want to give you money for it? No, you've got a job. I don't. You're employed, Cody. What the fuck are you talking to me about money for?
Onan says, what took you so long? We had to skip lunch waiting for you too. Ah, okay. She really says, thank you for saving the life seed. But I wouldn't say that if I were her. Give Onan the seed, and she will prepare it for Semus.
off, featherweight.
Listen, Tiny Tail. I was leading my 100th flock south before you had fur rotten between your legs. Not that your fur means anything.
At least I'm not some overstuffed, over-yapping, feather-dusty mouthpiece for the world's oldest professional. Jak says, have a nice day. Jak says, I can't think on my own. Jak says, go bite yourself.
That's it, my boy. Now you've really pissed me off.
Oh, your partner isn't. That's fair. That's fair.
Knock
I
it
get
off,
that.
both of you.
You're lucky I'm famished. Onan says take the energized life seed to young Samos in Haven Forest. It will give Samos the power he needs to finally see the forest from the trees. Go, quickly.
When I was dating my previous partner, well, one of my previous partners, they were unemployed. They were in college and like working off of grant money, which was not a lot of money, as you could imagine. So like I was paying for the majority of everything basically. I paid for the majority of our trip to Spain. I paid for the majority of our dinners, and I was fine with that because like I didn't want them to, you know, I didn't want them to miss out on anything just because they weren't working at the time. Though saying that, I really want sushi. If anyone wants to donate me the money for a sushi dinner. But no, that's a joke. If you only support me if you really want to and you can afford to. If you like the content or the writing or whatever else, you can support me. But if you're like, I'm good. Just watching the content is more than enough. Just watching the content, subscribing on YouTube, and liking the video is more than enough. Everything else is, you know, an added bonus. If I was making enough money, I would 100% be buying a sushi dinner out of my YouTube check, though. I won't lie. I'd also be buying more games, to be fair, as well. Because with the fact that, as I was saying earlier, Dispatch is out in October, and FM is out in November. But in November as well, we got a confirmation recently that FM26 is compatible with FM23 and FM24 saves. So I could very well just continue the Hemel Hempstead save in FM26, which would be kind of funny. Greg Miller. But who knows? I haven't really decided on that one yet. I am still playing that. We're getting near the end of the 5th season. So yeah, there is things happening. Oh, that's right. That's right. Put this over here. There we go. Job means you're probably buying FM. I mean, you can get it for discounted from Fanatical. Like, if you use someone's code or whatever like that, you can get a decent discount on it. You can get, like, a Steam key or whatever like that through Fanatical using someone's code. So you don't even need to pay full price for it. You're very interested in the women's leagues? Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be interesting, because apparently if you turn it on, the way that I've heard it works is that it's like choosing leagues to load when you make your save. So like instead of you just saying like, oh, I want, you know, England, Germany, Spain, France, Italy, the USA, Canada, Mexico, Chile, you know, Brazil, you also have like, I would like to load England women's, France women's, Germany's women's, America, all that sort of stuff, because there's 11 leagues, I think. More leagues for your journeyman, exactly. So you can now go from men's leagues to women's leagues and then back again.
You told me to, or, well, I mean, your older version. Whatever. We heard you needed the life seed.
Yes, its power will help me speak to the plants.
There he is! Roger, we're en route. I see him.
Jak, protect me from these guards. I must ask the plants vital questions about our future.
Time to kill some Crimson Guard. Samos just body blocked me from saving him on that one.
The life seed gave me a terrible vision. The Baron is planning to destroy the precursor stone. He aims to crack it open somehow. If he does this, the energy released will be beyond comprehension. It will destroy the world and more, ending all life. The plants are crying out for protection. You must stop the Baron, Jak. Stop him, however you can.
It's interesting to me how Samos can take more hits than I can. Now, let's get out of here. So yeah, tomorrow morning will be a day for me to write. Tomorrow evening I might... Well, I'll probably stream some more Battle Brothers tomorrow, because I want to finish the Band of Poachers. Because what I think I might do on Saturday evenings after that is I might do a second retro stream a week. Or what I might do is I might move retro games to Saturday evenings and instead do like 2 and 3 day splits during the week for the longer games that I'm planning on doing. So like 3 streams of Pathfinder Kingmaker and then 2 streams of Valkyria Chronicles and then a stream on Saturday evening for my retro games. That might work. That might be a decent plan. And then once we finish Valkyria Chronicles, maybe we'll go to 4 days of Kingmaker and then the 1 day of Battle Brothers and 1 day of retro games again. That's my idea anyway. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea or not. Thank you. Oh look, Brooder wants to talk to us. We've not talked to him for a long time. Let's see what his... Oh, he's gonna want us to release more of his friends. Might as well do that first, because that's the most... That's annoying. Sorry. Need your car to rescue some captured lurkers. Gotta go free some slaves, you know how it is.
It's Brother Jak and his little orangey pal. Like the totem I sees you. You helped lurkers once time. You help us too?
Look, Brooder, we've got our own problems to deal with right now.
But you no big to do ruckus you cause it big. I know all caves like back of claw. And Mars Tomb, nowhere there. Now metalheads find hidden lurker village in caves. They bite and hurt village real bad. And me lurker brothers trapped like animals.
Hello, they are animals.
We're no longer evil lurking bad to bones, orangey boy. We good now. Metalheads are bad. They is enemies.
Yeah, I guess we're all on the same boat now.
And this ship is sinking fast, brother.
Please save 6 lurker brothers quick, and Bruder will kiss you foot.
Kingmaker is a 30 stream undertaking. It would be... It actually... that would not be... 35 stream undertaking. Yeah, that would be the longest games we've played on stream. But it wouldn't be that much longer than something like Metaphor or Persona 3. Brooder has a foot fetish. He does. And you know what? That's fair. It's the most common fetish of all. But it wouldn't be like Persona 3 plus the DLC was like 24, 25 streams long. Metaphor was 19. So, you know, it wouldn't be too much longer than what we've played in the past. I've also never finished Kingmaker or Wrath of the Righteous. And this would, like, give me a reason to actually, like, sit down and be like, okay, we're playing this on stream. We're gonna get it through. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna finish the whole game. And then afterwards, we're going to move on to the next game in the series. Oh my god, get on the goddamn car. Does it have an autosave? It does. You've had Metal 4 installed since the 29th of July. You're yet to play it. Are you sure you're going to play it at this point, Cody? It sounds like you should just play it, you know? You watched Roach play Kingmaker back in the day? God, that's a long time ago. Roach hasn't made content on their YouTube channel in like several years at this point. Your plan is to play it after you finish Rogue Trader? Can't have 2 large RPGs on at the same time. That's also fair. The only one you completed was Rogue Trader. So yeah, like that's also the thing, right? It will not just be Kingmaker and then Wrath of the Righteous. It's also Rogue Trader. Oh wow, didn't expect that to happen. Give me this. Thank you. Get in the goddamn car. Thank you. Didn't know you owned Rogue Trader, Monkey. Well, there's this particularly cool and attractive person named Cody who bought it for me and gifted it to me on not GOG, sorry. They bought it for me through Humble Bundle? They also have the new Warhammer one, yeah. The Dark, was it Dark Heresy? I think it's called. It's based on the Horus Heresy, which would make some sense. Dark Heresy doesn't have a release date yet. Yeah, that's what I thought. So like, I'm not worried about that coming out anytime soon. That probably won't be out to 2027. After the next, what's it called? Maybe 2028 even. If I don't get employed, yeah. So like this all kind of hinges, the amount of content that I'm making hinges on the fact that I'm not employed. If I'm employed, it probably won't be I'll probably end up making it like YouTube exclusive and not streaming and just recording a couple hours of episodes in the evenings. Alternatively, if I start making money through Twitch and YouTube, then maybe I can make this my full-time job. But, you know, that's a big if. You don't think it's based? Oh, because... Right, I see. I assumed it was based on the Horus Heresy because of the name. It's a 40k game. Oh, is that the one where you go around as an Inquisitor's retinue and you, like, blow up cultists and stuff? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I know there's multiple. There's Only War, wherein you play as... Space Marines in the Death Watch. I think Only War is that one, or is that Death Watch? I don't remember, it's been too long. I think Death Watch is the one where you... I think it's actually just called Death Watch, where you play Space Marines in the Death Watch. There is... Only War, which I think is the one where you are Imperial Guardsman. And then there's Dark Heresy. Oh, you play as an Inquisitor. Right, yeah. So they've gone from playing as someone who is arguably more powerful than an Inquisitor in a Rogue Trader to someone who's not as powerful as a Rogue Trader in an Inquisitor. Because Rogue Traders can trade with Xenos and stuff. Technically, if you're an Inquisitor, you're not allowed to do any of that. Perfect. And yet you can have both Mutant and Xenos party members. That's fair. To be fair, I don't particularly know if it's one of those things where like the party member, I don't know if they want to like make it so that you can't have whoever you want in your party. Because I'm pretty sure in Rogue Trader you can have like a Dark Elder party member, right? I think. They don't even call them Dark Elder anymore. I think they call them like Drakari or whatever. But that's what I know them as. You assume it would be an alignment choice? Probably, yeah. Oh, hey, Yak Cows. Been a while since we've seen you. Have you? Yeah, Marshery is who's a Dark Elder. Yeah. I knew that was a thing. You also have an unsanctioned psyker in your party. I mean, isn't that just a common thing in 40k? Most people have an unsanctioned psyker in their party at some point. It's like, oh yeah, Jeff is a bit weird, but we keep him around. He just seems to be like lucky or something. I don't know. Turns out he's actually a psyker. You know? Like, what's his name from Caiaphas Cain? Jurgen? The guy with the meltagun who's like a blank? Everyone's like, oh yeah, Jurgen's weird. He smells bad. Turns out, blank. You romance a Dark Elder in my run. You know what, Anto? That doesn't surprise me. Oh, look, it's Core.
I can't believe it. We were so close. The Baron stole the Precursor Stone right out from under us. And after all of our planning and hard work, Torn has betrayed the cause.
Torn meant well. He was protecting one of our own.
We must get that stone back.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I've underestimated this Baron. And now it appears he has taken the boy as well. Think. What will the Baron's next move be?
Well, if I had the Precursor Stone with all that power, I'd use it to build a giant palace. A palace with the biggest harem of women the world has ever known. And there'd be a swimming pool filled to the brim with chocolate. Slightly minty. Yeah, a massive pool of gooey chocolate. Then the girls and I would jump in together. What?
I want you to go out to the drill platform again. If you can destroy the main control tower there, it should temporarily stop the Baron's use of eco to harm us.
This is an out-and-out proud unsanctioned psyker. Nice. An Eldari outcast, mutant navigator, and an inquisitor who's very, very stressed. I mean, aren't most inquisitors very, very stressed? Isn't that like part of the gig? Like, it's just assumed that the second you get the inquisitorial seal of approval, it's like, okay, your stress levels are now maxed. Congratulations. Dominant or submissive? I don't think you get the choice in that one, Cody. It's Dark Eldar after all, right? That Inquisitor must be upset being surrounded by Xenos. That's why they're stressed. You absolutely get a choice? Wow. I'm impressed that she cares enough to give you a choice.
Back up to get out of the mess.
She must be one of the nice Dark Eldar. You don't even remember the choice you made. I don't want anything from the shop. You gotta go pick up your drugs. I'm good. I got coffee. I got water. Yeah, I should be good, Red. the amount of times Hendrix has said something along the lines of, "Road Trader, you must get rid of these Xenos and witches," and you basically go, "Shut up, I do what I want." I mean, that is literally what the trade right does. Oh. Well, that wasn't good. Well, I'm sorry. All I can imagine in my head, Cody, is just him going, "No, please." You know, it's the crying lady meme of, "No, please don't keep these you know, keep these yeah, it's the crying lady meme where she's like, "Honey, please get rid of these Xenos and witches," and you just go with the no right back at her. Nazruri is absolutely not a nice Drukhari. He's your stereotypical who loves skinning babies in his spare time, but he just likes pain so much that it doesn't matter if it's his own pain or not. I mean, at least he's aware, I guess. That's probably the nicest way I can say it. At least he's aware. In RT, you can out Heresy the Heretics, which sounds like a hilarious playthrough. I mean, it sounds like when oh shit! It sounds like when you're playing Kingmaker, and you do a Necromancy playthrough, or what's it called? Wrath of the Righteous, where you do a Necromancy playthrough. I'll be right back. There we go. Playing Wrath of the Righteous as a demon is hilarious. Commander, the demons are arriving. We gotta stop them from invading. Stop them, I want to subjugate them. I want to be Demon King. Shit, what have we done? Yeah, I've seen that, like, where you can play as, like, depending on the mythic path you take, you can end up in a position where, like, you, where people will, like, approach you and go, "Hey, maybe take a step back from the fact that you're a necromancer. Maybe chill." You know, that sort of thing. Which is always fun. I know that there's 9? Is it 9 mythic paths, or is it? I think it's 11. I think there's 10 basic ones, and then there's 11. There's an 11th secret one, quote unquote secret one. Which I always thought was interesting. And you say no, kill them and resurrect their skeleton. Yeah. I've seen that. I have seen people talk about the fact that you can kill people and then bring back their skeleton, and then bring them back as like as a thrall with most of their powers intact. 10 mythic paths. I know there's from what I remember, there's Dragon, Angel, Dominion. Obviously there's Grave and Undead and stuff like that, and there's also like the demonic paths, I think, as well. I don't know them all, and I'll probably end up just looking at them when I see them in game. Angel, Gold Dragon, Azata, Aeon, Legend, Trickster, Devil, Lich, Demon, and Secret. Ah. One for each alignment. Angel's obviously lawful. Gold Dragon I think is good, probably. Angel I think is lawful good. Gold Dragon is neutral good. Azata is chaotic good. Aeon is lawful neutral. Legend is true neutral. Trickster is neutral, chaotic neutral. Devil is chaotic evil. Lich is Devil is lawful evil. Lich is neutral evil. Demon is chaotic evil. And then there's a secret one, which obviously I don't know about, but I'm sure Cody does. Bang on. Yep. It has been a while since I've played Pathfinder. I will admit, my first major foray into tabletop games was not D&D. It wasn't 3.5 or 4th edition. It was Pathfinder. And I played so many games of that. You can be a neutral good angel. Yeah, I assume that you can be like within a step or whatever like that of your alignment. But like if you were to be like, I am a lawful good paladin, and then all of a sudden you corrupt yourself into like, you know, lawful evil trickster, or devil I should say. You know. There we go. He went Aeon as a lawful neutral orc. Huh.
Alert. Backup cooling system failure. Emergency override initiated. Alert. Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
And I assume that if you decided to let's say you started off as a lawful evil whatever, and you said, you know what, I'm gonna switch this around. I'm going to redeem myself and become a lawful good or neutral good gold dragon. You know, that seems like it'd be fun. Like Brennan Lee's communist or socialist paladin who used to be a thief. Was a great character. Certain mythic paths can change into other ones, but not all of them. Well, I do suppose there's a coding limitation, right? You don't want to make it so difficult that, you know, you have to always have like constant checks running and that sort of stuff. The law was to be upheld regardless if it was good or bad. That's perfectly neutral, lawful neutral, I should say. I always want to say neutral lawful, but that's not how it's said. So, that's just my own habits. Nice.
Another blow to the Baron, my good friends. Very soon, our fortunes will change.
Alright, let's head back out. Where are we headed next? Ooh, I think it's race time, boys and girls. Although some are mid-game Mythic Pass, so Devil, Gold Dragon, and Legend and the Secret one aren't available until the end. Oh, interesting. So yeah, as I was saying, I did play Pathfinder. Pathfinder was my first, like, real, true, like, experience into the tabletop role-playing game, like, universe. Like, that was my first major playtime was Pathfinder. And when I've played 2 books, I think, of the Adventure Path of Wrath of the Righteous, and 2 books of Kingmaker. So I've never finished either of them, even in real life. And those are ones that I would love to play. Maybe even run them in reality, because they're a lot of fun. And I think both of them did get ported, quote-unquote, to Pathfinder 2e. You put something depressing in Discord. Ooh, this will be fun. Nyom. Where? Yeah, which Discord and which channel? Because I don't have my Discord open right now. I'm currently playing a game, as you can see. Boop. Oop, let me down. There we go. Nyom. Skirt. You sure I see nothing? Let me check the general chat there. Might be that is...
Nothing so far.
I mean, I don't see anything there either, Anto, so it either got caught by an auto mod, or you're not allowed to post whatever you posted there.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
The last thing I see in there is all rocks going nice. Ah, still loading. Too depressing for my Discord. Listen, my Discord is full of depressed people. I would know I'm in it. Alright, time to go win this. Hey, Kira.
I'll show you guys what I've been working on if you promise not to laugh.
Ooh, I love surprises, and I love to laugh. Show me, show me.
I've been building a replica of our crashed rift riding machine from old artifacts.
That's my girl.
But I'm still missing 2 pieces.
Figures.
Vince says I need an artifact called the Time Map, and an old energy gem history books called the Heart of Mar. And I've looked in every book on precursor history I can find, but the rift ring seems to have vanished.
You did all this? I mean, that's useful.
Will you 2 stop moping around and make up already?
I've seen the Heart of Mar. Crew has it. We'll get those 2 artifacts, Kira.
Attention all drivers. The Class 1 championship race is about to begin.
Well, here goes. The race of my life.
Jack, I just wanted you to know, well, you're the best racer I've ever seen.
I know.
What about me? I helped get us here.
Do you want to drive?
Against that crazy loon arrow? No way! You got the handlebars, brother. And you'd better keep us alive or I will never speak to you again. Obviously.
Leave him in the dust, Jack.
Time to go race, people. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for things. I've also got 3 jobs that I'm supposed to hear back from in the next few hours, so we shall see if I get a phone call or not. Time to race, people. You be ready for this? I don't see it there, Red.
I want more than just to win, eco-freak. I want you.
This guy wants to kiss me.
Greetings, racers! Today your nerve and skill will be tested for our amusement. If any of you should by some small chance beat our grand champion Harold, then you will be awarded a month's supply of eco! And a short tour of my palace to see how the other half live. Good luck and die bravely. Ready? Get set.
Oh boy. Move it or lose it, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh boy. Take a good look at my tail.
You can see Errol, by the way. He's the red arrow on the map. Oh! Well, that saved us. Just about. Wait, it's just Christmas chocolate? Are you seeing Christmas chocolate already in stores? That is ridiculous. That's crazy. I don't go shopping very often, so I don't see it. Someone put Christmas music on to test the playlist and you protested. I would quit. I'd be like, you put that shit on in October, in September again, I will quit on the spot. Anyway, we need to restart because our car was dead, so. I would be throwing hands. Oh, come on. Don't know if you guys know who Craig, not Craig, is on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. But he recently put up a YouTube short about like how Christmas keeps coming earlier and earlier every year for him because he used to work retail. And he was like, yeah, the manager couldn't find the Christmas decorations that came in to the shop that day in September. And they found Craig outside burning them with marshmallows. It's obviously, like, I don't imagine he actually did this because he probably he'd get fired and like sued for the for doing that kind of thing. But it was pretty funny. It's pretty funny as like an actual in joke. And yeah, that's how I feel about it, honestly. If you're putting up Christmas decorations in September, you should be shot. You should be tried as a terrorist. It's not even Halloween yet. The Halloween decoration, well, actually no, sorry. The Halloween decorations went up like last month. I bought one of my partners this really cute like pillow that has like a spider's web on it because they really like spiders. But like, come on now. Not even Halloween yet. I think Errol got stuck on something. Oh yeah, there's the picture. Yeah, that's criminal. That's actually criminal. Whoever put those up should be tried and executed. I know it's not the person who works the retail jobs. You know, what's the word? It's not the person who works the jobs problem. They're just told, hey, it's time to put up the Christmas chocolates and stuff, and they go, okay, boss, you're paying me to do this. Guess I gotta do it. But man, that is ridiculous. Capitalism, baby, indeed.
Thank you very much. Mwah. I love my public.
A brave man of the people. And who is this worthy opponent? In my world, good men are either bought or broken. So which is it going to be?
Surprise.
What?
Just a little closer. We need to talk.
Fool! Don't you get it? It's over, Jak. All the heroes died long ago. Only survival remains, by whatever means. This city is mine. These lives are mine. This war is mine. And in war, people die. Kill it.
Look out! I win, Jak.
Not too sure about that, Errol.
After them!
Get fucked. So did Errol win? No. If you believe it, no, he didn't win. You're going to the shop? No worries. Oh, they even have like the Malteser fucking reindeers. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Good lord, people need to fucking stop. That shit's physically making me upset. Report back on Christmas. Yeah. God, do I not miss working Christmas anymore? That's one thing that I'll never miss. The fuck did Errol win? Death? I think it's the best answer I can give you there, Cody. Report back on Christmas shit. Yeah, exactly. Anto, tell us if there's any Christmas shit in the shop you go to. If there is, complain about it. We.
Clearance for this gate. Access granted.
Let me in. We're back in the palace, baby. Welcome back to the palace. We're here now. Let's do it. This elevator doesn't feel very safe with the speed it's moving, but you know what? I'm not going to argue. Christmas in service or retail is absolute hell. It is. And I am so glad I don't do that anymore. Oh, we're going to run to Ashlyn here, aren't we? Yeah, hey, Ashlyn.
Shouldn't have trusted you.
Back where we started, huh?
Don't play with me. All along you've been trying to undermine our war with the metalheads. Whose side are you on?
Listen, Ashlyn, your father's planning something terrible. And if
My father can destroy the metalhead armies once and for all.
he cracks open the precursor stone, the explosion will kill all of us. Don't you get?
That's right. Not so hard, huh? Even I can figure this one out.
Don't you move. Vin, come in.
What? I've got my hands full here, you know.
You know all about the precursor stone myth, right?
Sure. my economic energy doctorate on precurian theoretical physics. Why?
What would happen if the precursor stone were to be, say, violently cracked open?
Great. As if I didn't have enough to keep me awake at night, you give me one more thing to dread. Thank you very much. If someone actually had the stone, according to my calculations, a runaway ego surge and cracking it open would theoretically destroy everything.
Everything?
All things. Every single thing. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go throw up. Bye-bye.
Trust me, Ashlyn. We have to stop them.
I'll try to find out more. But right now, my father is meeting crew at a secret weapons factory near the dig. Here, that's my top-level security pass. It'll get you into the factory, but it won't get you back out. We never had this conversation.
Thanks, Ashlyn. Nice. Honestly, my only real favorite thing about Christmas is that, well, when it came to like service or retail, is that because most Chinese people don't like practice Christmas at the same time we do. They have Chinese New Year instead. You can always get good Chinese food. So, like, if I was really desperately hungry when I used to work in service, when I used to work in security and retail back in the day, and I was like, I'm fucking hungry, and it's, you know, 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve, you can always go to your local Chinese place. They'd be open. One of the few advantages of being out and about was that there was almost always nobody else out. So they'd almost always give you extra. God damn it. I will say nothing hits quite as nice as a chicken curry at 10 o'clock at night when you have no other option for food. And you've been starving for an hour. That shit just hits differently. Used to get better tips, usually only advantage in a pub kitchen. That's fair. Most pubs, I think, in Ireland are like forced to close at a certain point on Christmas Eve. And most shops close like on a half day. So like when I did a Lidl shift for security on a Christmas Eve, Lidl is usually open until like 10 o'clock at night. But they closed at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Which was quite nice because I didn't really want to be up there until 10 o'clock at night and then get home at like 11 or 12 because of the way the place that it was. It was a long drive, and it would have also been a case of the traffic probably would have been bad. But like, yeah, it's not particularly common, I will say. I guess this is a barracks room of some kind. Is this door gonna open and let me out? Nope. Even though there are no other ways out here, it looks like. Ugh. The speed. Oh, we gotta go again. Jak 2 checkpoints. Alright, that one I'm not particularly annoyed about. Oh, come on. Damn it. There we go. That was almost disastrous. Whew. I think that's our way out of here. Whew, baby, that was not easy.
Access granted. You are right, Jak. What my father's doing is wrong. I need to help fix this. If you get to the weapons factory, maybe we can stop it. I'll meet you there.
Nice. Nice to have you back. Oof. Alright, while that's happening, give me 2 seconds. Now, oh boy, this is another fun mission. And by fun, I mean the checkpoints are shit and the actual mission itself is just killing a load of things and trying not to die.
You need special black clearance for this door. Access granted.
Alright, you know what? We're going to take another quick break. I'm just going to let the dogs out, and then I'm going to come right back. And we're good to go. Where's the controller? There it is. Let's take on this goddamn factory, shall we? Welcome back. Thank you, Cody. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. There we go. So did anyone see anything from the Nintendo Direct that they were interested in? A friend of mine is super interested in the fact that there is a new Fire Emblem game. As always, I don't own a Nintendo console, so I will be playing nothing from them at least. Hey, another precursor orb. Oh, thanks for letting me know you're here. You haven't played a Nintendo game for many years? That's fair. I haven't owned a Nintendo console since... God, is it... It very well might be the 3D. It might be the actual DS, like the original DS, I think was the last Nintendo console I owned. And that was a long time ago. You had a Wii for a bit? I think everyone had a Wii for a bit. pretty sure the Wii wasn't an actual gaming console. It was like a mimic that everyone just sort of adopted and went, yeah, this is fine. Whatever. Most people who I know who liked the Wii, aside from it having like some really good games on it, was the fact that you could also play GameCube games on it. Oh, I jumped too far. But yeah, I'm 99% sure the Wii wasn't an actual Nintendo console. It was just something that everyone adopted into their household and went, yeah, this is fine. We just take these. These are fine. Like, we had a Wii in our house, but I didn't own it. It was like a family console. It was like the only console we ever owned that wasn't just mine for a long time. Because for a very long time, I was the only person in the house who owned a console. And then after I got a PlayStation 3, I think it was when my brother actually got himself a console. He also had a PlayStation 3. But like, other than that, I was the like person in our house who actually played games. My brother played like 2 games. He played FIFA for a bit and a few other things. Wii Baseball and Wii Golf. Fair. The Wii Sports Saga, as you would be one to say. The era of playing sports games on the Wii using motion controls. Still a thing. There's the new Mario golf game. I know people are super into that. FIFA is a milestone in many teenage boys' life. That's fair. I think I maybe played FIFA like twice in my existence. Oh, I remember this place. Would you look at that? We got it. Any ammo crates in here? No. I borrowed my brother's copy of FIFA 14 and played it for like a day, and then was like, oh, this is whatever, and moved on. I played most of my FIFA at my cousin's house. He was super into FIFA.
I knew you were special when I first met you, Jak. And I commend you for making it this far. We've come a long way, eh?
Yeah, I'm getting real teary-eyed.
I love weapons. I love how they look, how they feel, even how they smell.
I think you need serious help.
My favorite was the impossibly powerful weapon Ma built to blast open the metal head nest. Poor fool died before he could use it. Ah, well. But I have a new favorite, the piercer bomb I've just completed. My masterpiece is powerful enough to crack open the precursor stone and release the untold energy inside. As soon as the Baron shows up with a stone, we'll hide it in the last shipment of Eco and deliver it to the metalhead nest. A surprise dessert, eh? Just take this gun upgrade and forget what you saw here.
Not this time, crew. I'm through being your hired gun.
Then it's war, isn't it?
'Tis indeed.
I can't play fair. Say hello to my little friend. Ah, multiple me. How delightful.
There's the real crew. Shoot 'em!
Gladly.
I have a few good men to help me.
Where's Sig in all this? That's what you think. Thanks for all the weapon upgrades, crew. I appreciate them, buddy.
Get him.
Also, crew just, like, literally a few minutes ago made a Few Good Men reference. This game came out in 2003. Like, what are we doing here? Honestly, the worst thing about this fight is the camera angles.
Stand still.
No, I will not.
Good shot, Jak. The big man is hurting now, and the challenger is down for the count.
Nice. This game likes an old pop culture reference. Makes sense.
Yeah, we quit.
The city is already dead. I've sold you all out.
Jak, I think maybe we should be anywhere else Just about now!
Ashley.
We're out of here.
Thanks for the help, Ashlyn. Goodbye, crew. Been good knowing you. Well, been moderately okay knowing you, I guess.
You guys find my father. I'll take the heart of Mar to Kira for you. I'm sorry it's come to this.
You've returned to the big boom. Very good. Welcome back.
Seal off the area.
Oh, we're off to the hip hog, I guess. Suppose we are trying to find the Baron. Maybe Sig will know where he is.
Hey guys, whatever Crew put in that machine, he looked really nervous.
Oh, this one.
Whatever it is, Crew won't be needing it anymore. He's, shall we say, not altogether these days. Step aside, Jak. Let the game player do his stuff.
You're such an animal.
Hey, Tess. I did like these little mini games because they're very fun and they're very well designed. They work incredibly well, given the fact that they're basically your face buttons, which is really good.
Nice slam.
Thanks for the enthusiasm there, Tess. Ooh. We got it. We got the points total. Hey.
You know, Sugar Plum, if any real metalheads came to town, I'd bunk them just like I did in the game.
Daxter?
They'd be all, "Don't hurt me, please," and I'd be all, "Too late, metal monkeys! You die screaming!" Know what I'm saying? Jak, I think these trophies are still working! Metalheads! Metalheads! Where's Sig when you need him?
Sig? I think Crew sent Sig on one last mission. Something about using Mars Ruby Key to open a secret door in the Underport.
Of course. Come on, Dax. We need to get to the Underport right now.
I'll take the time map to Kira.
Be careful, Angel Chicks, and your hero will return shortly.
So now when we step out, there's some metalheads on the street. Bye, Vin. So yes, that's what happens to, well, Core apparently sabotages the shield wall and opens it up to the metalheads. And for some reason, Crew sent Sig into the Underport with the Key of Mar. Oh, I remember this. Oh boy. Underwater level. Pog. Who doesn't love a good underwater level? These mines don't seem to do much to stop the metalheads. Goodbye. Oh, the story mode in FIFA. Oh, what did they call it? The Journey? Am I thinking of, is that right? They did like a story mode where like they followed a player for like a couple of years, right? Yeah, The Journey. Yeah, I remember that. They also tried to do the same thing in the NHL games. And in the, because they based it off of the popularity of NBA 2K's career mode. Because NBA 2K career mode, you usually have like, you know, a year or two of there being actual, like, story. And then the story would kind of go away. They tried it in Madden as well, oh, what's it called? Long shot? I remember that being a thing. He plays Alex Hunter. That's right. That's the name. Yeah, you play as Alex Hunter depending on how you played the training sessions. You get into choose which team you signed for, and then it had a Mass Effect style dialogue choice, which you would play your personality and fan response. The NBA career mode used to be so good before it became microtransaction hell. I loved NBA 2K15. I played so many hours of that game. Might replay it actually. I mean, I understand that. I can understand why you might be like, oh man, this is so good back in the day. But yet, but obviously I wasn't, oh god. That just cost me the entire progress we just made. I was never a FIFA guy. I watched someone play The Journey. I used to buy every NBA game every year. I used to buy every NHL game every year. And I loved the NHL games. I put so much time into NHL 21 and into NBA 2K16. Oh my god. I miss those games. I kind of wish I still had them. I don't have them anymore. I think I might have traded them in for something. You played 20 minutes of this year's FIFA and then went back to Borderlands. Fair. I also kind of know that, like, what is it? I know that, like, you can kind of get around every year's... No emulators. There are emulators for it, but the PlayStation 3's emulators are a lot more difficult to get around because, unlike PlayStation 2, where you just download the ROM and the emulator plays the game, there's like anti-piracy stuff for the PS3 one, because apparently the people who made that emulator care about piracy, even though realistically these games are so old that they don't make any money off them anymore. Like, I'm not gonna go out there and be like, oh, can I buy a brand new copy of Jak from Sony directly? No, they don't make them anymore. I'd have to go out and buy a scalped copy. So I don't particularly think that, you know, I'm a big fan of game preservation, and piracy and emulation is probably the easiest way to get a hold on these kind of stuff. Oh, that's a good question, Anto. Was there Christmas stuff in the shop that you saw? Red was sharing a picture of the fact that there's Christmas chocolates in her local shop now. Oh, this fucking thing. I keep doing that, and I should stop doing that. I should stop trying to fight those guys and just keep walking. I do actually have a PS3 emulator downloaded, and I think I have a ROM of NBA 2K15. But maybe I'll look into it this weekend after I finish up streaming on Saturday. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, I would absolutely play NBA 2K15 on stream for like a stream or two, just to be like, hey, This is my GM mode. This is because like I don't think I'd be able to play it, play a career mode on it maybe, because I don't think that, maybe I could. I don't know. It might just not be available because of the fact that I remember the career mode used to be connected to the online mode, because every point you unlocked, every upgrade point you unlocked would upgrade your character for the like park mode, whatever it was called. I don't know. I'll look into it, but if not, then we'll figure it out. As I said, the only PS3 game that I would really consider playing on stream would be the fourth Sly Cooper game. And I own it. I do have it physically around here somewhere. Maybe the Ratchet and Clank games as well. Maybe. Let me the fuck out of here. There's no stupid swimming, correct? The franchise hockey manager? I've never looked at them before. Honestly, I couldn't tell you anything about them, if they're any good or not. And that would probably be the differentiating thing, because I don't know if they're any good. And it would kind of be a leap, because I don't know if anyone would ever watch them, is another thing. It's like FM for hockey. Yeah, I know it's FM for hockey, but I've never looked at them, and I've never even looked at a video of that game before. Like, I don't even know what the interface is like. I know nothing about that game at all. So I don't know if it's particularly, you know, worth it. This isn't a real underwater level because there's no stupid swimming. Fair. You were told about the NFL one, but that might just be for me. Yeah, I don't particularly follow NFL. That might just be for you and Rival. I'll look into the franchise hockey manager thing. Also, look who it is. It's our friend. Hey, Sig.
Hey there, tough guy.
Get your skinny ass over here and start shooting. Man, was I set up. Crew sent me down here to open some old doors with that ruby key you found. And when I did, metalheads came streaming in from some passage outside the city walls. Just like they were waiting for me. There's one.
Crew's dead.
Yeah? Well, he's lucky, because he would not want me to catch him alive.
The metalheads must have promised Crew plenty for him to betray the whole city like this.
Let's get out of here.
Back to a combo mission with Sig, like it's the start of the game again.
If I can't shoot it, it's someone else's problem. You do something with the blocks.
You like sports management games? You might try it at some point. I mean, I'll take a look at it. Oh.
Shooting this is only gonna get it mad. Run!
That's a large metalhead. That's a big boy. Extra chunky. Yeah, I'm trying to, Sig. Thanks, Sig. We appreciate it. That is too many licks.
We'll see of him. You gotta figure out the blocks, man.
Nice. I'll take a look at it. I mean, worst case scenario.
Solve it so we can go home.
Worst case scenario, I'll take a look at it and go, oh, this isn't for me. And I'll just move on.
Great, no time to celebrate.
Oh, thanks for all the extra metalhead gems, Sig. That was very nice of you.
Get over here and stay close. Great. Here comes that bad boy again. Move.
Hello again.
Go, go, go. Move your butt.
I'm trying.
Faster. Gone with the wind. Keep moving. Rolling, baby.
Let's go. We're almost to the elevator.
Looks like we finally lost them, Chili Peppers. Piece of cake, huh? Now you boys are real wastelanders. I say it's time we take this fight to the metalhead leader himself. What a trophy he'll make. We find a way to juice up Mars' old gun, and then boom, baby, we storm the nest, guns blazing. Hell, we'll take them all on together. You and me, side by side. Nothing'll stop us, cause we... Shit!
So, what's plan B?
Rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah, he saw that coming. Yeah. Unfortunately, they do kill Sig in this. Bum ba dum. So did I, but still. Yeah, like, Sig is one of the characters who I really liked.
Thanks for getting the artifacts, guys. It's strange. The time map had a bunch of old coordinates in it. Come see me at the stadium.
He died doing what he loved. Yeah, talking shit. Talking immense amount of ish about metalheads. Boom, 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 boom. Right, we gotta go visit the Oracle. Oh wow, I felt that. I do think it's kind of funny that that through all of this, like, people are still just going around people are still just doing their day job. And people are like, well, the metalhead's invaded, but I still gotta get to work, you know, and gotta pay my eco bill. Perfectly capitalist, perfectly authoritarian. This is standard day. This is today. This is right now. This is like modern day any city in the world. Like, oh yeah, we're currently being invaded by a fucking unknown force from an entirely different location, and yet we're still going to work every day. This is just what it's like. Also, yeah, hang on. Let me turn around here and show you guys something. So you remember those old posters that used to have like Errol on them? The champion and racer? It's now Jak and Daxter. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also, I never realized this, but these guys are... Every single, like, two-seater in this is right-hand drive. I like how nobody is doing anything to help. Like, none of the vehicles are doing anything to help. They're just sort of flying around like, ah, yeah, this is just a normal day. The ground guys can deal with that shit. But yeah, this is my favorite part of this game, where like everything opens up and it's like, oh yeah, guess what? The metalheads are now in the city, and you can like basically get more metalhead gems this way if you want to. Anyway, let's see what the Precursor Oracle has to say to us.
Now that you carry the weight of darkness on your shoulders, you alone cannot save us. Our last hope rests with one still untouched by pain, and you must protect this young soul in our moment of truth. I grant you another dark power.
Dark Jak is now invincible. Pog. Damn, these Crimson Guard guys are kind of cringe. They're kind of bad at their job. Casually granting us immortality. I mean, yeah, just, you know, that's just how it is. You know, they're a god, I guess. Or a representation of the gods, I suppose. They can grant you immortality if they want to. Why not? If there was someone who could grant you immortality, it probably would be them. Suspect in vehicle. We're finishing this today. I think there's only 2 or 3 missions left. They're longer missions for sure, but I think there's only a couple missions left. Hey, Kira.
The Rift Rider's finished, but if my father's right and the ring is somewhere in the Metalhead nest, how are we going to get the Rift Rider there to use it?
Look! Bruder just knew friends would need lift if Metalheaders attack.
Bruder, you the man!
Lucker balloons are finest lifters in world, but they is easy target.
Right. You guys get the Rift Rider to the nest. I'll stay here and defend your takeoff and getaway.
Once again, being your friend sucks. I want to go on the balloon.
You keep stadium safe while we prep balloon for lift away. Oh no, here they come! Metalheaders!
The Samus is doing the lifting, as you can see. Nice.
Must be nice floating away while we die down here.
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jak. Be careful.
Yeah, Jak. Be careful.
Jak. The core. Construction site.
Thanks, Vinny. Would have been nice to have some backup, wouldn't it? Would have been nice to have Sig alongside of us, wouldn't it? But no. No backup for Jak. Jak's backup is literally Daxter. So yes, I believe we can get to the end of the game today. I think it's literally just this mission, and then we go to the Metalhead Nest. And at that point, it's a longer mission. But once that mission is done, then we're out of here. So we can start Jak 3 next week. And Jak 3 is shorter than this game. It's like a 8 or 9 hour experience. So we should be able to finish that in 2 streams, and then we can move on to Jak X. And after Jak X, which I think is another maybe 10 to 12 hour experience, we can move on to Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, the Crimson Guard don't really care about you anymore at this point. They're more distracted by the fact that there is literally a Metalhead invasion going on. Which, you know what? I'm not going to argue with them. That's probably the priority here. Hey, look, it's Baron Praxis. Oh, hey, Core.
What's going on?
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly as planned.
Oh, no. Core's the Metalhead leader. Who could have guessed? I like how he just has a sword.
He must die, and we all die.
I will find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time.
Who would have guessed?
You are the supreme weapon, Jak, and I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make 2.
Now, okay, I'm going in. Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute, are Otzel's colorblind? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose. Boom! Gotcha! Like candy from a baby.
Bye, Baron. Ripped ya. Rip the homie. Been good knowing you. Good performance from Clancy Brown. I do not believe there's actually anything else out here. There might be a precursor orb somewhere. I don't know where, though. But yes, that was a big reveal that Core was the Metalhead leader back in the day. Though if you played Daxter beforehand, you probably had an idea of it, which we did. You do see not the full core, but you see him. So yeah, I believe this is literally the last mission. Like our last actual start of a mission. So I think we're finishing this today. We're a little low on ammo. Probably should have done that before we came back here. Thanks for the gun upgrade, Core. Sorry, crew. Been very helpful this whole time. So yes, there's the get to the Metalhead base part of this mission. There is the final boss fight. There's the end cutscene. There's the credits, and then we're out of here. Bum 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 bum. Hey, look. More metalheads. Hey, look, it's that gun that Mara was building to blow open the metalhead nest.
There isn't much hope. The shield wall's destroyed. It's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm us. You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jack, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jack.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre!
Eat this.
That did the job.
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
As always, Dax. You're always behind Jack, let's be honest here. So my guess is that what we see here, these Crimson Guard crates and stuff, are either remnants from the previous attack that Praxis led. Because it's noted that Praxis was either in the Crimson Guard or in charge of the Crimson Guard before he was a Baron. And he helped attack the Metalhead nest. And very quickly learned that it was a bad idea. Hence why he has half a face and no nose. I do not remember if you can kill these things. Probably not. We'll leave it. Number 46 on the precursor stones. So yeah, you can see the remnants of like Crimson Guard tanks and stuff around here that were probably used on the initial assault, however long ago that was, probably 20 or 30 years ago. Given how old Praxis is and how old his daughter is. Maybe longer actually, maybe 40 years ago. It's probably only 30 years ago, given how old Praxis was. Praxis wasn't like in his 50s, I think he was in his late 40s. Which would make some sense given Ashlyn and Torn's ages. Ashlyn and Torn, of course, being both in their mid-20s-ish. Alright. Ooh. More crates. Give me a med kit. Fuck. There's some more crates up there. There we go. Damn. Here's the entrance, so I think once we get inside and see the cutscene we're about to see, we will actively have like a checkpoint. So we'll be okay to kind of be a little bit loosey-goosey for a moment. Did that dude literally just jump to his death? In-game. I think he did.
You've decided to join us, and you brought the precursor stone. Good. The boy will now play his final part.
Not this time.
Oh, but this child is such a part of this. Such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jak. And this place, this is where you began. In the future.
But how?
You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the precursor stone.
Not for long.
Thanks, Dark Jak. Time to fight. Well, give me 1 second, guys. Just gotta sort something, and then we can finish up the game. Let's go, folks. Let's do this boss fight. Let's go. Don't die now, whatever you do. No! Look at how little health he has! He has a pixel! Oh, we start again. Damn. There we go. There we go. Finally.
Oh man, a precursor.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, brave one. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light. We will meet again.
We haven't much time. I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
But we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jak here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grub roots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any Wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found. Or
We got him. We did get him.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head.
I'll take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell.
Thanks, Amos. Without you...
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
No. I do remember the light.
There we go. That's Jak 2.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
Ten hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. I mean...
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
Welcome to the Naughty Artsel, the hippest, happiest, joint in town. Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bad boy myself, baby.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing and certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
Ah! A metalhead!
It's Sig!
I knew that.
You're okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty breath, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history. And somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The rift ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Mar when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yak cow milk, a little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mar someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh, no. I am done with adventure. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos?
Never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, borrow only time.
No, you're gonna tell right now.
Jack, my boy, a future awaits.
In memory of Morgan. Morgan, I believe, was one of the developers of this team. But that's it. That's Jak 2. What a fantastic game. There's Andy Gavin and Jason Rubin, the founders of Naughty Dog. This time travel makes more sense than Terminator. I mean, they don't really address too much of it. They're just like, Jak was born in the future. They send him back in time. Jak 1 is a prequel, basically. Jak 2 is the actual game, basically. Is how they're running it. And they don't talk too much about it over that. They're like, yeah, that's just how it was. And I think that's basically all they do when it comes to time travel. And you know what? That's usually the best way to do it. Just do it once and leave it at that. Good fireworks, yeah. Voice actors. Daxter was Max Castilla. Jak was Michael Irwin. Samos was Warren Burton. Kira was Anna Guardion. Baron Praxis is Clancy Brown, obviously. Sig was Phil Lamar. Pecker was Chris Cox. Errol was David Herman. Vin was Robert Patrick Benedict. Aisling was Susan Eisenberg. Bruder was Alan Bloomfield. The Oracle was Michael A. Golem. Tess was Britannia A. Hill, medical doctor. Core was Sherman Howard. Crew was William Micken. Torn was Cutter Mitchell. Jinx was Cutter Mitchell. Mog was Alan Bloomfield. Grim was Alan Bloomfield. The computer voice was Suzanne Eisenberg. And then the agents were Chris Cox, David Herman. The Crimson Guards were Phil Lamar, David Herman. Male citizens were Bill Minkin. Female citizens were Susan Eisenberg. Testers. I like all the nicknames. And that's it. We're back here. Let's go talk to the Oracle real quick. I don't particularly know what they actually give you. I do know there is hero mode, which is like New Game Plus, where you keep all of your upgrades and stuff. But let's just go over to the Oracle real quick, and then we can finish up the game. I like how Baron Praxis is still on the radio, but there's no more metalheads in the city. I don't actually remember what the Oracle gives you here. They might give you the final Dark Jak power, or it might be something else. I don't actually remember. You know what? We're just gonna do this. So yeah, I hope we all enjoyed Jak 2. Jak 2 is probably my favorite of the franchise. Well, no, probably not actually. It's probably the best one when it comes to like. Ooh, what the fuck? How'd that happen? But yeah, it's kind of like one of those things where like without Jak 2 you wouldn't get Jak 3 and Jak X. So like I understand there's a bit of a teething thing going on here where this game has like some problems. Also, I think the reason why Pecker and Samos don't really mention much about the future is because I think by this point they were already working on Jak 3. Like by the time that Jak 2 comes out, they're already working on Jak 3. Because the time between Jak 2 and Jak 3 is like 9 months or 10 months, I think. So there's a lot of reused assets and stuff like that, but it's very like, you know, it's iterative, that's how I put it. I wouldn't say Jak 3 is a bad sequel either. It's very much a case of like they take what's good about Jak 2 and just refine it and make it a bit cleaner. Add in some cool like enemies. Oh wow, I faded that through the door. Didn't know that would happen.
The forces of evil are converging. Only by destroying their leader will we ever know true peace. All will be made clear to you as the ending gives birth to the beginning in the great circle of time. The last dark power is yours.
Yeah, it tells us what the dark power is. Press L2. There you go. I am now huge. I am now big boy. And that's the end of Jak 2. That's it. What a fantastic game. Right, guys. We're going to end the recording there. YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and check us out because we're coming back next week with Jak 3. I'll see you guys then.